From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Thursday, September 15th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. More than a month after the deadly shooting of her husband, Jane Schreiner's preliminary hearing took place yesterday at the Schuylkill County Courthouse. Schreiner allegedly shot and killed her husband, Kenneth Schreiner, with a gun on August 4th in their Klein Township home after they got into a verbal argument. Schreiner is facing charges of criminal homicide, first-degree murder, third-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, terroristic threats, unlawful possession of a weapon, and recklessly endangering another person. If she is convicted, she can face the death penalty or a life sentence. After the 3-hour-long hearing, Schreiner returned back to the Schuylkill County Prison, where she is being held without bail. A man accused of beating a woman in front of her children near Shenandoah is in police custody. 34-year-old Christopher Benjamin was taken into custody by police near Raven Run in West Monroe Township Wednesday afternoon. He's accused of holding the 31-year-old woman captive against her will and repeatedly beating her on August 27th and 28th. He also held her two children, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. He's the biological father of the 1-year-old. She was initially admitted to a hospital in serious condition, but there's been no update on her condition. Benjamin was arraigned and charged, and he is in county prison. A West Hazleton man was pistol whipped and tied up inside his home on Clay Avenue early this morning during a home invasion, while a 12-year-old child laid sleeping in an upstairs bedroom. Police responded to the scene around 3 a.m. According to police, 3 Hispanic males wearing masks and black clothing entered the home, kicked down the victim's bedroom door, pistol whipped him, tied him up, and rummaged through his belongings. The 3 males then fled on foot in an unknown direction of travel. Police are not saying what the suspects stole at this time, but are saying this was an isolated incident.
I do want the public to know that this wasn't, it was a very targeted crime, and I don't want them to be worried that there is somebody out there doing home invasions. I think there is a connection here, and I think that these two people did know each other. When they went in there, they had a purpose, and they did this with a distinct reasoning why they were in that house.
The victim received medical treatment after the attack and is recovering. The 12-year-old was unharmed. Police say, according to the victim, the 3 alleged suspects broke into the home and began yelling, "Policia, policia," pretending to be police officers.
From my opinion, why they would say something like that is to scare this person and to maybe make this person open up the bedroom door for them.
Anyone who may have seen anything, or if they have any surveillance footage of the 3 males, they're asked to contact the West Hazleton Police Department at 570-455-3733. This incident in West Hazleton is still under investigation. SCI Dallas was on lockdown for most of Wednesday. It was because of a fight among 4 prisoners. 2 were hurt, though the prison didn't say how seriously. A homemade knife was discovered during the melee. The lockdown was lifted yesterday afternoon, and things are now back to normal today. Improvements are on their way for the city of Hazleton, and the Hazleton Police Department may be getting a tactical vehicle in the near future. WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more from last night's City Council meeting.
Although the attendance was down, the productivity at last night's Hazleton City Council meeting was up. Mayor Jeff Cassett and Councilwoman Jean Mope were both absent, along with most of the usual crowd that regularly attend the council meetings. Council passed an ordinance approving the action plan for the 2017 fiscal year, passed a resolution approving receipt of a MRAP 4-wheeled vehicle for the Hazleton Police Department from federal surplus, and also passed a resolution honoring Hazleton native Thomas Marnell. City Council President Jack Mundy explains the improvements the city will see with the action plan.
The action plan for the CD money is where we spend some of the money that we get from our federal funds. We're doing some work with the playgrounds, we're doing some road work, we're doing some cameras, we're buying a pumper truck, and it's all for the betterment of the city, and that's what we had to pass tonight, an action plan for it to be put in place.
Council approved a resolution that will allow the Hazleton Police Department to apply for a tactical vehicle that weighs over 16,000 pounds and can fit up to 8 people. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Spazielli explains why the department needs the armored vehicle.
What happens is we have to worry about, with our officers responding to whether it's search warrants for drug dealers or whether it's a hostage situation, whether we have a domestic terrorism situation, we need to be prepared for any contingency facing the citizens here in the city of Hazleton. So this piece of equipment will make it that much safer. So I applaud the council for supporting us in this endeavor so that we can move forward and do everything that we have to do to make the public safe, and also so that I can protect my officers.
Mundy stated in the meeting that the mayor gave council a spending plan, but no budget, which is something he hasn't seen in his 4 terms on council.
We want to work with the mayor. We want to figure things out, but what we want him to do is present a balanced budget to us, and he has to do that as far as the income side. And I'm willing to work with the mayor and figure out what's best for the city, but he has to come up with not only spending but income and where we're going to get that income.
WILN reached out to Mayor Cassatt, but he declined to comment on why he has not provided council with a budget, but will talk about the budget on next Friday's Topic A. At last night's meeting, council also honored former city council member Thomas Marnell.
We passed a resolution to honor Tom Marnell, who was a policeman, he was a councilman, and he was on the school board. He was a good friend of the city of Hazleton. He cared about the community, he cared about people, and we're going to miss him very much.
In Hazleton, for WILN News, I'm Erin Harvey.
Thank you, Aaron. Yesterday, Indiana Governor and Republican Vice Presidential candidate Mike Pence paid a visit to Dunmore to rally support for Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. Pence said that the Trump-Pence ticket would win the Pennsylvania vote and the election. Although Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is leading in the polls, Pence feels that his presence in northeastern PA shows the Republicans still have a chance at winning the state. According to Pence, Donald Trump is a leader that will restore order to the nation's economy, protect the country from enemies, and protect the Constitution. With Election Day coming up in November, this is Pence's second visit to the area in hopes to help Trump gain the Pennsylvania vote. Luzerne County's voter registration is on the increase. It's up 2% since the primary. There are 198,652 registered voters, up about 4,000. The Republican Party has made the biggest gains. It gained up 2,181 voters since April. The Democratic Party is up slightly, a gain of 652 voters. Independents and no parties are up 1,200. The Columbia and Montour County 911 centers are merging. The jointure is expected to be finished before the end of the year. But as a result of that, some residents will be getting new addresses, particularly in Montour County near Danville. Authorities say that in Mahoning Township, addresses is rather haphazard with no clear demarcation of things such as even-numbered and odd-numbered side of rural roads. The addressing problem would have to be completed before the merger is complete. This past weekend was Fun Fest weekend, and with it, of course, was the annual Fun Fest parade. The theme this year is Community Heroes. Fun Fest celebrated and honored all those in the community who make a difference. Sunday, September 11th was the annual parade starting on Broad Street in West Hazleton and made its way to downtown Hazleton. WYLN taped the 37th annual Fun Fest parade in its entirety, and it can be viewed here only on WYLN. So make sure to tune in and watch that Fun Fest parade of 2016. It certainly was a great parade, and it was hosted by WYLN's Gary Perna and Abby Piskel. Time now for a first look at our forecast. A cooler day here in northeast Pennsylvania, but the sun was still shining. Can we expect the temperatures to go back up as we head into our weekend? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, what can we expect this evening and into Friday?
Well, overall, things not shaping up to be too bad across our area. It won't be till the second part of the weekend that things get a little bit iffy, but until then, I'll tell you what, it's looking pretty nice across our area. How nice, you might ask, of the complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few.
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, the Hazleton Chamber of Commerce held another red carpet breakfast this morning with Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill as the honorary speaker. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will have a full look at our forecast. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Aaron Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Polai. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
One of the largest fairs on the East Coast, the 161st Bloomsburg Fair, September 24th to October 1st. Stop by for livestock exhibits and a close and personal elephant encounter. Take a ride on the carousel. The grandstand boasts a lineup of entertainment you don't want to miss. Always a wide variety of attractions and food vendors. Visit them on the web at bloomsburgfair.com or call 570-784-4949.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. Two great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 25 minutes from Frackville, 26 minutes from Jim Thorpe, 28 minutes from Tamaqua, 20 minutes from Shavertown, and 28 minutes from Clark Summit. Barber Ford in Exeter and Hazleton. Online at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
This morning, the Hazleton Chamber of Commerce held a red carpet breakfast with State Representative Tara Toohill, who spoke to the business community. WYLN's Abby Piskel has the details.
Today, Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill spoke to the Hazleton business community about property taxes and her fight to help Pennsylvania residents not pay school property taxes and to keep full-day kindergarten.
One of our major issues here in this area obviously is rising property taxes and our seniors and middle class folks that really want property tax relief. So I'm fighting down in Harrisburg to make sure that we continue to try to have property tax reform so that we can get money back to good people and they can stop losing their homes.
A solution that the school district came up with was cutting kindergarten to a half day to help save some money.
What I did comment on today was that the school district, when they cut down to half a day kindergarten is not what it used to be. It's not a babysitting service. The children now have early learning starting at the age of 4. They're having early learning, and they really do need full day kindergarten. So we were not asking for a property tax increase. We were asking the school board to use the $8 million that they had at their disposal. They only had to fund kindergarten wasn't going to be that much. It was about $1 million, and it's all about the way you budget. So we were hoping for them not to lay off teachers and not to raise taxes, but to keep full-day kindergarten.
Toohill says that keeping kindergarten is something that she will continue to fight for.
We definitely want to make sure that they're not going to cancel kindergarten altogether next year. It's something that families should be worried about. It's your child's education. It's very important, but it's a false choice to think that you're going to have to raise property taxes or get rid of teachers in order to maintain kindergarten. That was not the case. We were asking them to use the current money that they had and fund full-day kindergarten.
In Hazel Township, for WYLN News, I'm Abby Piskel.
Thank you very much, Abby. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik has a full look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
At All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you not only get the vehicle that you want, you also get the lowest financing options.
We also deliver unmatched service.
Whether you're in need of a work truck, have an active family lifestyle, or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. It's the Ram Power Days and Jeep Celebration event. Stop in today.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care for safe, Friendly, qualified care. Call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill, and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Tell you what, with some of these cool nights that we've been having, it won't be long before you're going to have to get one of these out, the rake that is, and start raking up the leaves, because with these cool nights that we've been having, it's going to start to change those leaves slowly but surely. But despite the chilly temperatures at night, it's been warming up quite nicely throughout the daytime hours, and we're still not done with the warm weather yet. We can still have warm weather right through September, even October. So again, I don't think we're going to prepare for winter just yet, but we've been seeing some of those cool temperatures at night. We're going to continue to see some more cool temperatures in the 7-day forecast. All right, let's take a look at what's going on outside of our station. It's a comfortable 69 degrees. Notice those dew point numbers only in the 40s. So you happen to walk outside and you don't feel any of that humidity whatsoever in the air. And again, another chilly night in store for our area tonight and next couple of nights, no exceptions. On to the high and low temperatures for today. Well, there you can see that we did manage to make it up in the 70s, lower 70s. And how about that early morning low, 48 degrees, even had a wind gust coming in at 20 miles per hour. Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, as that sun starts to set, those temperatures fall from the 70s to 60s, eventually into the 50s, and that's going to be the case again as we head through tonight, just like what we saw last night. And again, those winds a little bit breezy from time to time with a couple of wind gusts, but other than that, wind's really not much of a factor whatsoever. Extended forecast looking like this, and what we can expect the next couple of days. About 72 for tomorrow. May have to deal with some of that morning fog once again. After that, lots of sunshine. And then Saturday looking good. Mix of cloud and sunshine, 73 degrees, and then some showers and storms around. For Sunday in the 70s, and we hang on in the 70s as we go into next week with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. And again, those daytime high temperatures are nice, but some of those overnight lows are going to be cool, dropping down into the 50s. We'll have more for you coming up after this break.
Introducing the all-new Hazelton Kia, where you are set for life. Where every new vehicle purchased includes a lifetime warranty, lifetime oil and filter changes, lifetime car washes, lifetime loaner vehicles, and lifetime state inspections. Plus, check out this amazing deal on a 2016 Kia Optima. Right now with 0 down for only $159 per month, or buy it for $18,998. Hazelton Kia, where you are set for life.
Sal's Septic Service for cesspools and septic tank cleaning, and Marola's Garage for car and truck inspection and repairs. If it has wheels, Marola's can fix it. Call Sal's Septic and Marola's Garage at 570-956-4782.
Stop by Thomas Farm, 556 St. John's Road in Drums for flowers and vegetable plants, hanging baskets, and in-season fresh vegetables. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6, accepting credit cards and FMP vouchers, and a pumpkin hayride and corn maze is coming soon.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Welcome back to WILN News. I'm Abby Piskel, and I'm joined with Jean Babula, who will be speaking to us about a special event that will be happening this weekend to benefit John J.K. Kostaneski. So, Jean, what can you tell me a little bit about John and this event that you're hosting?
John was